Hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. No Telltale today, if you could see by the title and notification. Are you addressing the schminkling controversy? Dude, it has to be addressed. The schminkling, the world will never be the same. It was basically our Thanos snap. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Just gonna wait until everybody's here. I'll give it a minute or so. No multiverses? No, just gonna yap today. Just gonna yap today. Got a few things that should probably say. Got a few, nothing serious, like it's nothing crazy, but got a few things that should probably talk about in terms of the stream, how I'm feeling about it. And just, yeah, I mean, we're how many days are we in now? We are, let's see. We are 100, oh, this is kind of crazy. All right, we're 160 days on the nose today, which is pretty crazy. I've never done anything YouTube or Twitch. Eyezayar pregnant? I had to break it to you, I'm sorry. There is a minion coming into the world. Almost 169, dude. I'm literally this is Brongle. It's beyond Krongle at this point. Dude, oh, Deadface. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, relax. Oh my god, Deadface. You didn't hear that I finished the show, did you? What? Dude, now we've seen the same piece of media. We can like talk about stuff, man. This is crazy. Dude, thanks for the 22 gifted subs, man. I hope you're doing well, dude. It's good to see you. We can converse and bond over a piece of media that we both engaged with. This is how friends are made. How did this happen? We'll talk about Fallout, but not yet. Well, I will say this. It was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty damn good. I didn't have the highest hopes. I still remember seeing that first trailer of I think the trailer that I saw was the one where they have the fight scene in Philly, and man, I don't know. I think it just looked really awful, and I think because I didn't know Lucy's character yet, I thought her dialogue sounded so stiff and clunky, but then you realize it's kind of meant to be like that. So a lot of my, like, criticisms from the trailer ended up ironing themselves out, you know? It ended up making sense. It was still a little inconsistent here and there, but I really enjoyed it.
Eyezayar, I am on your Patreon. I will take daily updates on your reactions to different pieces of Fallout media, please and thank you.
Hell yeah. If I ever do another New Vegas playthrough, maybe I'll do it on stream or something like that. That'd be interesting. Thanks for the 100 bits, dude. And thank you for the 22 gifted subs. That's insane support. Wait. Oh, James, thank you for the 50 bits as well, man. I take a week-long break because I was on vacation and now there's important news. It's somewhat important news. I guess we'll get into it. It's kind of awkward, but, you know, I'm not somebody... Well, okay, we've never really done this kind of thing before, and I guess we will just jump into it. Thank you for the 50 bits, though. Man, appreciate it. And thank you, Deadface, for the insane amount of support, dude. Okay, so yesterday was interesting. Not really a big deal, and it's still not really a big deal, but I think it is worth talking about because yesterday isn't really... It's actually far from the first time that I have considered how free this chat is. So yesterday wasn't very... There was really nothing to it. I was already not in the greatest mood. You know, I'm a pretty up and down person emotionally, which is, if you've been watching me for a while, is no secret. But, you know, I handle that, and streaming every day has kind of challenged that a little bit, because, you know, you stream for 160 days, you're eventually going to catch somebody on an off day. But yeah, so yesterday wasn't all that bad, but it did get under my skin more than usual. And this, as you know, if you've been here for a while, the stream's been pretty free. You can pretty much say whatever you want. It's within reason, obviously, but the reason isn't that tight. And I guess I should probably add some structure to what I'm talking about here, and probably Animal Crossing music in the back of my brain isn't the best way to speak about this and get this across. Okay, if you weren't here yesterday, basically the stream ended early because people are getting ads. That's excellent. That's sick. Yeah, the stream ended early yesterday because there was some pretty consistent jokes being thrown around for the majority of the stream. I don't know why people are focusing on the cum jar thing so much. I guess that's because that's around the time that I ended it. It really doesn't have much to do with the cum jar joke at all. I'm surprised people are focusing on that so much, but I don't think it was the main thing I really focused on. I think it was the straw that broke the camel's back, to be completely honest with you. But basically the core of what I want to get across here is I am somebody who really enjoys the variation of personalities that I get to interact with streaming. I don't like this to be a super locked down environment. I like people to be able to have different senses of humor. I like people, especially because I know that generally the motive of what people say in here is to have a good time. It's usually people will say something to make the chat laugh, or say something to make me laugh, or something like that. So I know that it comes from usually a pretty good place. So this isn't me like pointing a finger at anybody and saying like, hey, you better pull your socks up, buddy, or, you know, I'm gonna, I don't know, this is all your fault kind of situation. It's not really that. I know that it often comes from a good place, but I'm also aware that sometimes it doesn't, and there are some people that I know watch this stream semi-regularly, and they have an attitude that I don't particularly enjoy. And it's an attitude where it's basically just a challenge for them to see how far they can take it in, I don't know, grossing people out, pushing the limit on what they can, what offensive buzzword they can just yell out into the void. And I don't like that attitude very much. I've been a teenager before. I would even venture to say that my sense of humor when I was a teenager was pretty shit. But the one thing that I never did was go into like a public forum and try and, I don't know, just like make it the focal point or make it the center of attention, right? But for the most part, I will say most of the time, even if it's like an offensive joke or if it's some just gross out humor or something, most of the time it comes from a good place. It comes from a place where somebody's trying to make the chat laugh. They're trying to make me laugh. It's a fun place to be. Your sense of humor now is much more mature. No, it's not. Look, I come into this stream and say words like Krongle, and that makes me laugh, right? This is not a maturity thing. This is more I can't remember who put it like this, right? I can't remember who did, but they put it very well. A stream environment is almost like somebody's, it's almost like you've invited people to a social event, right? And it's almost like somebody's lounge room. If you get invited to a social event, already by default, you have a bunch of different people there. You have a bunch of different personalities. You have a bunch of different people with, Bruce, you know, different senses of humor. Oh, Nitro, thank you very much, dude.
What's happened? I only just arrived.
Thank you for the sub, dude. Just going over some stuff, you know. It's okay. Look, this is not an ultra serious thing, but it is worth bringing up, I think, because it has made some days streaming a little bit uncomfortable for me, but I'll get into more specifics in a bit. But yeah, I can't remember who put it like it, but it really is like a social event in somebody's lounge room. And it's like, I've always said that I like this place to be pretty pretty free with what you can say. It's not too locked down because I like engaging with different people, right? But that is already the situation by default. When you have a group come together, there are already different personalities and senses of humor by default. The difference is that when you go into a... Is that TTS playing? Whoops. Oh. Sorry if I'm talking over TTS. Thanks for the 100 there, Deadface. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Because I struggle to get my thoughts all in order sometimes. The bottom line of what I'm saying is it's like, in a social situation, even if you... There is like a baseline expectation with certain things that you say. I'm not saying that every joke needs to land. I'm not saying that every joke needs to... I'm not saying you can't try a joke out in an attempt to be funny, especially if it's coming from a good place. But there is generally a baseline where it's like, can you really imagine in... I don't know what social circles everybody is involved with, but can you imagine really just walking into a conversation and as soon as a woman gets brought up, you're talking about whacking off to them? Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you whacking off to Harley Quinn. I don't really care if it's a joke, because it's just not very funny. It's just kind of disgusting. I don't really want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And, you know, it's hard to say stuff like this because I don't want it to be a blanket statement. There is some nuance to this entire thing. That's why I find it kind of difficult to talk about. Because, sure, there might be a situation where that's funny. And I don't really like the idea of being, policing every single thing that somebody says, right? That's just a general Twitch thing. All right, I'm going to get into... I like doing this live because there's definitely some different perspectives here. But I don't really think that has to be a general Twitch thing. To be honest, like, somebody asked me a little while ago about advice for streaming, and as you can probably tell, I'm not the biggest streamer. I far from it, right? This is actually a relatively small stream, pretty locked down most of the time. It's really only regulars that turn up here and the occasional newcomer, right? Somebody asked me for advice, and the only thing that I could really give them in terms of streaming, but this goes for YouTube as well, I suppose, it's that, like, you don't cultivate a streaming environment just by the way you act, right? You cultivate it by what you let slide, and sort of how you shape your community bounces off that a lot. It becomes like a weird sort of... It becomes a weird crossroads for me where I go, yes, all right, I don't like policing what people say in here. But there's also, my mind always goes back to that analogy of, like, if I was hosting a house party here, right? A social situation that's meant to be fun and entertaining, where I bring everybody together and we're having a good time, and then somebody walks in and they start talking about, I don't fucking know, man. Just, like, no context whatsoever, almost. Just shouting into the void that they're, I don't know. Any example you can fucking think of here, dude. I don't know. I'm sure you can conjure them up. I just wouldn't really... It's kind of uncomfortable. Advice on using my cock is a good one. I don't know where that came from. To tell you the truth, I found it kind of funny the first time. But this brings me to another thing that I don't really moderate at all in this chat, and it's spam. I haven't ever really moderated it. I've told people to cool their jets a little bit, which is what usually works. But yeah, the spam here is kind of unbearable, and I noticed it particularly when I was looking back on some footage of the Telltale stuff, which is really the only thing that I've ever burned the chat into. So it's actually one with the recording itself. And I was just looking over some of it, and it's like, the reason that I burned the chat into those streams and recordings is so that the experience of me making decisions is also bouncing off how people are reacting to those decisions, right, in the Telltale game. But half the time, you can't even see what people are saying about that, because it's either a spam of links, it's a spam of, like, repeating the same message to get my attention or to get others' attention or something. There's definitely been some factual information sprinkled in there too, which I'm sure we all appreciate in a minimized amount, but stuff like that is just, the chat almost becomes unreadable, right? I've not been around for that many streams, to be fair, but I've noticed what you're saying a couple of times. I feel it's a lot better than with some streamers, but it's a shame it often doesn't relate to the stream itself. I don't mind people having conversations in here as well. To be honest with you, it kind of sucks to have to do a stream like this, because I like this chat most of the time, like as a blob, right? Like as a conglomeration of everybody here. It's usually a pretty fun environment. It's one of the reasons why I haven't put a ton of effort into growing the stream itself, because I pretty much like everybody here. Like, it's a fun environment. It's cool. As somebody who really, you know, I like to jive with a bunch of different people, and I don't mind if you have a different sense of humor, but it keeps going back to this, like, baseline, I don't know, like, social cues, you know what I mean? Dead face, dude, Jesus, you don't have to do that. I'm just old man yelling at clouds right now, dude. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Anyway, where am I going with this? I hope some of this is sticking. Again, I didn't want to do this mainly because it kind of sucks, but also because I'm not great at talking at length about something with a lot of nuance like this. Like, I know I'm gonna miss some point that I want to make or sort of be all over the place. But bottom line is, yeah, there seems to be this, like, either it's intentional from some people, or it's a, I don't know, it's an intentional ignoring of social cues, or it's an unrealizing one from some people, I suppose. But I just think it's about time I maybe straighten this out a little bit, because there's definitely some stuff that I see and I get a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm not really somebody who gets uncomfortable very easily. Like, you have to really say some off-the-wall shit for me to be like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, and my sense of humor isn't the cleanest sense of humor either. It's kind of beside the point. But, you know, like, this is more than just policing what people say and policing what jokes are okay. This is more so like when you just blurt something into the void and there's no punchline, and it's just, sorry to use this example again, but it's basically just like, I find Harley Quinn attractive and therefore bodily fluids are leaving me right now. It's just kind of like, okay, man, that's cool. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? It's not really that funny. It's, you know what I mean? And this is why I'm like, I guess I did focus on it a little bit yesterday, but it's like the cum jar thing wasn't even really that, you know, I don't know. It wasn't the main thing to me yesterday. What it really was yesterday was I noticed that this has kind of become the culture of the chat a little bit, and I'm kind of sorting through and seeing that there's people who don't really act like this, and then there's people who do, and I feel like those two groups are almost not, they're kind of avoiding each other in the chat. It's very, very separate. And it's kind of strange. It's becoming a less fun chat environment, and which sucks, because I would think by day 150 something that those problems would have happened a long time ago, or they would have been
just out of
out.
Curiosity, how many mods do you have by now, if any? Obviously would suck to have to add them if you don't. Just could be something to think about.
Yeah, thanks for the 100 there, Deadface. I'll get onto mods and everything in a moment, because I think that's kind of besides the point. Like, how could I we'll get to mods in a second. But yeah, am I making sense here? Like, or do I just sound like an old prude? Let me know. I'm gonna have a sip of this tea to add to the old prude allegations. What's interesting as well is this is how I know most of the time it comes from a reasonable place, or it comes from an understandable place of like, this is usually in an attempt just to make people laugh. It's not really an attempt to ruin the stream or derail anything or be annoying. It's usually to make others laugh, and I find that kind of sweet in a way. It's definitely endearing, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna let absolutely everything go. And the reason that I know that that's usually the intention, among other things, shout out Imposter, is the reason I know this is because there's people there agreeing with me who do these things, right? I've seen them do it to a pretty crazy degree. But I know most of the time, and for most people, it's not coming from a place of trying to derail things, trying to make people uncomfortable. It's usually just trying to be funny. I understand that. And I understand there's people of varying different perspectives, ages here, and that's fine. That's the internet. But if we're gonna have this be a fun place and a, entertaining experience, which is the goal at the end of the day, it's, this does have to be sort of straightened out. And as much as I do try to avoid this most of the time, I do have to kind of put a line in the sand at some point. This isn't about naming names, because even the people that do this, again, I can see most of the time it's coming from a place of just trying to be humorous, and we're not all gonna find the same things funny. I made a joke, or I've made jokes in different videos that, like, people have actually commented and say, I actually find that disgusting, or I find that offensive, and like, nobody is beyond doing this. I always think that the intent of the joke matters at the end of the day, and the context in which it's told. But we're not always going to agree on what's funny, what's humorous, or what's okay, and that's completely fine. This is why I don't like just outright banning people when I can see that their intention is usually just to be funny. If I can, there's some people in here I can tell their intention is to derail sometimes. And, sometimes it's become a little bit more common, but sometimes I'll read the pre-chat as I'm setting things up for the stream, and I can tell when somebody wants to derail things, I can see when people want to do that, and I can sense the attitude that is coming off some of those people, and it's I don't know, it's a little disappointing, but at the same time, it happens, right? And even then, it might just be in an attempt to be funny, but that's kind of besides the point. Anyway, so that's one big chunk that I wanted to get to. Basically, I have banned a person, but that was for overt racism. Yeah, that's completely different. Of course, this is the other issue with drawing a line in the sand. Anybody who is a little bit disingenuous will take these words and use them as a means of which they can try to... these are the rules now, these are the barriers, how do I circumvent them in a way where I'm kind of breaking them, but not really. I understand some people will do that, which is why a general line in the sand has always been anything that's just overt, you're gone, right? Like, that's just, if somebody comes in here spamming the N-word, that's a pretty safe bet at the end of the day. But anyway, that's kind of my first overall point there is, I think just the general idea of all this is, this does, as much as I don't want to police things do need to be reeled in a little bit, because it's becoming a less fun Twitch environment. It's become a little less fun to stream and read the chat in a few different streams. Not all the time, but certain streams are better than others, and I understand not everyone can be top of the line, but there's been a few, and I can sense it from different people who stop in here regularly that there's a disconnect. There's a little bit of a line between, it's not just two solid groups, but I can see that there's a little bit of I think some people have been made a little bit uncomfortable by some of the things that have kind of become a little bit normalized in this chat. I meant to say I feel like there should be a general etiquette for maintaining comfortability. Yeah, look, man, it's really comes down to this. even if you don't socialize a ton in real life, look, I'm not gonna poke at you for that. There's a bunch of different reasons why that might happen. I've been there before as well. It comes down to this though. If anything that you wouldn't say among like friends and acquaintances in a like party environment, and look, this is we're not talking about a fucking a governmental party here. We're talking about just like a loose social situation among friends and acquaintances. Like, even if you're gonna tell something that's a bit raunchy, you're gonna say a joke that's a little gross. I'm not a big gross out humor guy, but you know, even if you're gonna say something like that, try and imagine yourself in a physical, social environment. It's different, there's no privacy there, yeah, but it shouldn't be that different. If the only thing separating you from saying some really like uncomfortable shit among strangers, acquaintances, and friends is that you're anonymous, you might want to do some deeper looking for a second and just consider like other people a little bit more. It's sometimes you gotta check yourself a little bit like that. And again, I don't want to police every last message here. It's never been the intention. Same thing happens in the Discord too, which is disgusting. Yeah, this isn't the main reason why I don't use Discord. Personally, for me, I've already stated it a bunch of times, but just chat rooms like that, I think they're cool, and I think it's a pretty awesome thing, but it's not for me, right? It never really has been. Even anonymously before I started YouTube and everything, I never really did chat rooms with different people, like strangers and stuff, or relative strangers. It's just never really been for me, but I think it's a really cool thing, and generally can be pretty positive, right? But one of the reasons that I don't use it is because this is where the clashing of heads, it can become quite palpable, because in Discord, it's not just, there's no real like central reason why everyone is there. At least on a stream, you're watching some entertainment, you're engaging with the streamer or whatever. Discord can be this times a million because it becomes a lot looser. It's just literally all based on the interaction between people of varying different senses of humor and barriers and boundaries on what's okay to say, etc., right? So that is a partial reason why it's also not really for me, because I don't enjoy having to navigate that, especially as somebody who should be in the position sort of authority in there to be like, all right, you just have to go. I mean, you're talking about Schminkle and a Dinkle here, and that person wanted nothing to do with it. Get out of here, okay? Get out of here, you scoundrel. I'm not really interested in trying to manage that, and I don't expect anyone to either. So if anybody who does hang out over there, or anybody who does mod it, just couldn't be fucking bothered anymore, I don't blame you, and I would never hold you to it either. But yeah, overall, yeah, I heard you hadn't been in there for a while, Nitro, and I don't fully blame you, dude. Discord's so tough to moderate, especially with such a large following. Most people do it well. I think most people with large followings do it well because they do eventually draw this line in the sand where they go, this is what's okay, this is what isn't okay, and if you don't like it, you kind of got to go, right? And I suppose that's kind of what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to... I don't want to be too heavy-handed with it. We still have a relatively small group of people that join this stream and interact with this stream. And it's just like, man, if the people who are particularly egregious with this kind of thing can just cool their jets a little bit, we're good, man. Like, we don't have to really ramp anything up too much here. We just gotta relax, okay? Try and consider the social situation a little more, and we're good. We don't really have a problem here. I don't think. I much prefer modding on Twitch than Discord. Again, Discord is a flood of messages 24 hours a day from people who live in different time zones. And then, you know, it's got... Look, this is another thing that I didn't want to happen. I'm bouncing all over the place here, but it's got nothing to do with just, okay, now we make no jokes about bodily fluids. It's not really I think just the context of everything matters, right? Because I'm not really someone to say you can't make jokes about this, and you also can't make jokes about this, and this and this and this is banned, and if you make a joke about this, then it's an automatic removal, and so on and so forth. See you later, Emerald. Thanks for jumping in, dude. It's not really about that. If you can't understand that it's more about the social setting, and I have a good rule of thumb, and I'm not always flawless with it. Not every joke I make lands. I tell jokes in videos to a public audience, and I've definitely made some pretty shit ones over the years. But I think I have a general rule, and it's the riskier slash grosser slash intentionally edgier that a joke is, the better your punchline better be, okay? Because it's not a matter of not being able to joke about certain things. It's a matter of your intention here has to be to make people laugh. So you have to make sure that punchline is good or worth it, okay? You can't come in here and just say the N-word.
Eyezayar, I apply for moderator and possibly having access to all your bank accounts. I will deal with all rule breakers by forcing them to watch Fallout show marathons until they respect your rule, my lord.
Deadface, dude. Bethesda better hire you, man. You're out here doing some fucking work, that's for sure. Thank you for the 100, dude. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, you know, like, it's just, that's kind of my viewpoint on it. And again, as much as I don't want this to become, I'm not trying to initiate martial law here, okay? Look, if you're outside making Krongle jokes after 6 p.m., I'm not gonna take a steel bat to your forehead, okay? It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna tell you to get inside and lock the doors. It's just, we do have to straighten this out a little bit so that this can be a more comfortable and fun experience for as many people as possible. And for the most part, nothing really needs to change all that much. For the most part, I think this stream has been and is a good experience. It just, we have to tighten the screws a little bit here. Just a little. Just a bit. Just a tiny bit. Because it was good. We hit a sweet spot when we first started. Sure, the spam has maybe always been out of whack, but I think we can all agree that maybe a little earlier in the year, and this is on me, by the way, for letting certain things slide a little too long. I think we had a bit of a sweet spot going. I think there was a portion of this year where it was everything was a little bit more in sync, and Arkham Knight was probably around that time. Arkham City, Arkham Knight sort of timeline, January to maybe March or something like that. See you later, lols. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much the end of what I've got to say there. 35-minute yap ain't bad. I could have gone a lot longer there. But I'd like, you know, I want to hear from everybody here, you know. So if you've got something to say on the matter, don't hold your peace, you know. It's good you're being honest, man. I know it's difficult to put your foot down because this all feels so communal. Yeah, it definitely does. But it's great you're setting boundaries. We can hit that sweet spot again. Yeah, I don't like doing this kind of thing at all. I'm up on a fucking podium like an overseer right now. Shout out Deadface. I don't like doing this. I'm not trying to be like an overbearing Discord mod here. This is not what I'm trying to do. Maybe it comes off as that. I'm not sure. But my goal is to entertain people, right? That's why I like doing what I do. I like to write. I like to make videos. But all of it is in service of, oh, somebody might enjoy this or get something out of this, right? And that goes for streaming as well. When I stream, it's like, okay, cool. Some people have got some background noise as they do monotonous tasks in their lives. Makes it a little bit easier. That's cool. Somebody's actually gotten some value out of, you know, me talking or me playing a video game or whatever it is. Or somebody's engaged with it. They find a nice sort of like fun, entertaining social circle here. Fun to dick around on the internet. It's a good experience, right? But so when that starts getting compromised, when I start sensing that people aren't having as great a time because of a certain aspect. Spam. Oh, I can't even continue my conversation with who I was talking to because fucking doodlewhacker_69 has spammed a image to Bruce Wayne's penis 27 times. I actually can't even speak to this person because there's a wall of links and it's just Bruce Wayne's penis every time. You know, that's not fun. That's kind of less enjoyable. Doodlewhacker69, can we reel that in a bit, buddy? I don't want to ban you. I like you, Doodlewhacker69, but come on. What are we doing here? You know what I mean? There weren't really links last time, Astral. Again, last stream isn't the catalyst for all of this. Last stream was a little bit of a combination of me, you know, not feeling great, but also a straw that broke the camel's back situation where I realized, okay, this needs some cultivation because I've let it get a little out of control. Just a little bit. It's not crazy. But if this is what it's like at day 160 and we've fallen from that sweet spot that we were at, God, I don't want to see day 360. You know what I mean? If we were to get there. It's basically me going, hold on a minute. Let's reel it back just a little bit. The Doodlewhacker69s of the world. Let's just hold on a second. Let's consider what we're doing here a little bit. I personally always feel weird about trying to set boundaries because I don't want to be too pushy, so I get it. I absolutely agree with you, and I hope we can move forward in a good way. And I think we can. Look, a lot of people in here are great people. I've had a lot of people... Look, I am somebody who's had somewhat of a career on YouTube and Twitch, and it's been a big focus of my life for a couple of years now, with ups and downs and everything in between. But it's like, I'm not somebody who's put a whole lot of things out there in the last couple of years. I've received unbelievable support from a lot of people, right? People who, like just unreasonable support for what I do, the things I make, some real like genuine interest in the things I make. A lot of those people are in here, and it's extended to live streams. It's extended to projects that I work on. Like, I really value that. I think that's a really, I never take that for granted, right? So it does feel a little uncomfortable coming in here and being like, hey, don't do that. But again, it's in service of making this like an actual more fun and entertaining environment. And it has slipped from that just a little bit on some semi-regular occasions, you know? So that's where this is coming from. This isn't because I just want to, like, you know, I'm not gonna kill fun, all right? I can't go back to prison. It can't happen. It's yeah, but it's also really, it's quite simple. You know, I'm not asking a lot here. It's really no different than asking you to not spam a slur or something like that. You know, it's just kind of a little reel in. Agree with Dynamo. Just mod someone who is, yeah, well, we'll get onto mods in a second. Just mod someone who is always here and let them time out messages like that, and it's all good. Not normal to have a chat without any mods a lot of the time. Yeah, and so this is also where that's a little bit of a fault on my part, I think. Streams, I always view this stream as super tiny, mostly because I do still think that it is a pretty small stream. Like, how many? We got 78 people in here, which is awesome, don't get me wrong, but it is still a pretty small stream. But I think a combination of me being pretty loose with what people can do here and also not having any mods has kind of proved a little bit of a dangerous combination. And I do plan on growing this stream to a certain degree in the future. Not like putting all of my attention towards it, but, you know, doing things to ensure more people can find it and everything. And I don't want this to get out of control, because this is definitely a thing that can get out of control. I don't use Twitch a whole lot. I don't watch a lot of streamers, but I have definitely watched some streams where the stream is great, but the chat is fucking unbearable because they're not, how do I put this? I was going to use the wrong word there. I was going to say that there's a pushover element almost, that you can become. I think I'm just going to put it like that because it's just the truth. It's not very nice, but it is the truth. There is an element of becoming a little bit of a pushover on the internet, especially when you're the streamer. And these are the people that support you. These are the people that enjoy your content. These are the people who you generally have a great rapport with. So you just let things go, and you're too scared to enforce anything. I've been a little bit like that sometimes, not so much since I restarted streaming, but back in the day a little bit for sure. You don't want to get like that, because then you can have a great stream and an entertaining stream and an unbearable chat, an unbearable place to be. It's the Wild West. It's really just, it's a sad combination, because I mean, especially when chat engagement becomes a part of somebody's content, becomes a part of their brand almost, which is what an element of why I got annoyed yesterday is I was realizing I want the chat on screen, but I'm almost ashamed of what's going on here a little bit. And I don't want to feel like that. It kind of sucks. I don't want to do that. And so, that's just a sign that we need to reel it in a little bit, I think. That's a sign that I've let certain things slide a bit, and it needs to be remedied, It's not a super big deal, but I can see it heading in that direction, and I don't want it to get to that point, because it usually is somewhat of a fault of the streamer when you go in there. They're super popular. Their content's actually great. They're likable. They're level-headed people who wouldn't let this slide in a normal social setting, but on the internet, in their Twitch chat, it is rampant and it's unbearable. And I don't want that to get to that point at all. Chat is always going to be reflective of the streamer themselves and the kind of following they have, so it makes sense, because it's an awful look. Yeah, it is an awful look, and as I said earlier, I think at the end of the day, what did I say? You don't just cultivate a streaming environment by the way that you as the individual act. It's what you let slide. It's what becomes normalized in the general atmosphere. And overall, man, I know I'm speaking like something awful happened. It didn't. It's just me nipping the progression of this in the bud a little bit, I don't want to get out of hand. I like people here. I think this is fun. This has been a great environment. Man, especially just a little earlier in this year, it's only really just started tipping me a little bit in the last couple of weeks, but I look forward to doing this stream. I really do. The consistency of it, seeing regulars here, it's a really fun experience. So I want to keep it that way, especially as it grows, as it becomes harder to keep it that way, the bigger a stream gets. I almost don't blame some of the mega streamers, because it gets to the point where you just kind of want to be hands off. No amount of mods can change the atmosphere eventually. You know what I mean? You can have 1,000 mods in a big stream, and if this is how it's been since day dot, you might not be able to turn it around. And I don't want that to happen, because again, this is usually a great place to be. So that's just the intention here. I think I've probably rambled the same points about 5 times now, but that's the general vibe, And it is a little bit of an uncomfortable thing, but I think it's worth doing. So, yeah, that's why we're here, man. That's why we're here. This is a conversation that most streamers should have with their chats, not gonna lie. I'm agreeing with you, dude. Mod talk, that's right. There was something I missed there as well. To be honest, I've spent most of my time watching you subbed, but I have never once subbed, and that is the pinnacle of how nice the chat can be. Some of them gift out things like subs. Yeah, again, and this is also, that's insane generosity to me and the people that watch as well, and that's the general, not just that, of course, but yeah, I mean, the general support and good vibes here is usually pretty obvious, I would say. Start of the year, Eyezayar streams with 45-minute chat. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think that's it. Besides getting onto the more, what are we going to do about this besides just, reeling it back a little bit, which, I would appreciate, and I think we don't really have to do too much beyond that, but there's going to be a few things, especially more so, there's going to be people who join, especially as this stream grows, where the newcomers aren't going to know about this, And hopefully they become a little bit more reflective of what usually happens around here, but you can't guarantee that. So there's certain things that you have to do to cultivate as new people come in as well. But yeah, I'll get into that in a second, but there was a few things that I missed that I wanted to read. It shows you care having this conversation. I feel like most other streamers would be scared that they would upset people and lose viewers. I don't... It's more so that this isn't too bad. So I don't want it to sound like I'm like, this has been an awful experience, I'm fucking over it, I'm out of here. Because it's not like that. This is more preemptive. This is more making sure it doesn't get to that point. I'm not too uncomfortable with confrontation all that much. I don't like confrontation, but I'm not afraid to do it when it has to happen. And especially when it's, again, in service of something that I truly believe could become a problem. And I don't want it to be, because I think this is a good thing we got going. I want to keep doing this. A lot of my goals for this year can still be done. Some of them can't be. But one thing that's really kept on track is this streaming thing. And I think it's been really positive on all fronts. It's been overall a really good experience, so I don't want it to turn into something that isn't that, you know?
The reason I like your streams so much is because you're worth my sub, daily streams that are fun, and you're usually a more honest and fun streamer than most others.
I hope that TTS didn't just play double for everybody. That was crazy. Thanks for the 100, Russ. Appreciate it, man. And I'm glad you feel that way. That's how I feel about it most of the time as well. I really like a lot of people in here. And I do find most people here quite funny, and I have a great time. This is more so a preemptive thing and just a little cleanup of what usually happens. I just joined Twitch to watch your streams, and I'm really grateful of how chill chat is and how generous they are with gifts and stuff. I'm glad you're working to keep the chat fun and inviting. Thanks. Thank you, Cons. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Am I funny? Well, look, I'm not going to start handing out the funny card willy-nilly. That's a hard-earned bet right there. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, we'll see. We'll see. You'll receive it in the mail if you get it. We'll see what happens there. You know, we'll have to further evaluate. Anyway, so what are we going to do about this? Really, it's on most people to just sort of, like, hear the message.
Eyezayar, am I funny?
Deadface, you're the funniest man alive. I have no monetary input in this decision-making or this statement. You are the funniest man to walk the planet. Thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Completely unrelated to the 100 bits, but thank you, man. Very funny. Thanks, dude. Yeah, really, dude, we don't have to do too much here. This is why I mentioned it now, because we can just reel it back a little bit. Dude, think of this stream as my lounge room. Dap me up as you come to the door. Walk in, have a good time. You know, don't try not to divulge your stuff. All right, man? And we're good. We're good. You can oil me up. You can oil me up. What have people been saying? Thriving. I'm so sorry, dude. This must seem so strange if you're not privy to what's going on here. Nothing too crazy, dude. No, it's alright. It's not a complete disaster. It's gonna be alright. It all went downhill when Laz left. God damn it, Laz. Get back in here. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Besides that, probably add a few more mods. Some people in here that I think are relatively trustworthy, you know. Which is, honestly, it's slim pickings, alright? I don't trust any of you, okay? Look, that's a big authority to have. I'm taking a sip of this Coke Zero, hold on. Nah, I'm joking. There's a few people I have in mind. It's really up to them, though, if they want it, because there's also a little bit of the social dynamic can change in a stream. I'm not blind to that. If you got a little mod badge next to your name, some people start being like, oh, better be careful around this guy. You know what I mean? I'm not blind to that, but really, all I would ask of a mod is to get rid of the obvious stuff, you know? I think most people know if they're sending something that's going to get them timed out or, God forbid, banned. Oh my Christ. The worst of fates, really. And, you know, so I'll ask a couple of people if they want to do it. No pressure. Don't be afraid to say no. I don't blame you. But if you're a regular here and I ask you and you're interested, then there you go. You know, I'm going to look into that. We're going to do that, and it's all going to be okay. I was going to do Telltale today. I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to push through and just do it and see how things go, but I could tell if this just didn't get addressed in any capacity, this would have gone a completely different way. But I thank you all for being receptive to this. And, you know, you're good people. I appreciate it. It's, you know, a lot of the time people would do this and would not be able to really get the point across without, I don't know, some serious, like, just bullshit. But, you know, I appreciate it. And thank you for hearing this out. What's the salary? Celery, dude. The salary is celery. Vitamin A, dude. Vitamin A. At least he did before it got worse. That's the drive here. I don't want this to become unbearable. I think it's a good place. I think it's fun. I've done so much like varied stuff here. I've gotten so much more comfortable doing off the cuff like video recordings and stuff now as well. Like I've derived a lot of positivity from this streaming experience, not just in terms of like having a more consistent place to be in terms of the YouTube and Twitch stuff, but also just, yeah, like being more comfortable doing this on a daily basis, showing up every day. It's been fun. It's been a good time. I don't want it to turn into anything that isn't, you know. 8 out of 10 TED Talk needs more scientific discussion. I reckon a game of multiverses to cap off the stream. Oh, it's getting dangerous, man. What do you reckon? Possibly, it could happen. That's dangerous business. Need some skibbity words in the mixer? You're banned, Panda. Get him out of here. Skibbity's off the table, man. I don't know what you think. Again, social norms, man. Can you... Why would he say that? That's disgusting. Flick him out of here. Mods, skin this man alive. I want him dead. Okay. All right, what should we do? We'll play a couple of matches of multiverses. Why not? I don't see why not. What are the stream police gonna come and lock us up? What multiverses or Dark Souls 2? Take your pick, man. What if I do a poll while I go to the bathroom? That sounds pretty good to me. DS2 or multiversus? All right. Decide. You have 2 minutes. Is 2 minutes too long? I'm not going to take that long. I couldn't tell you. I guess we'll see. I'll see you in a second. Choose wisely. Alright, what one exactly? Multiverses. Alright, okay. Alright. I'm sorry to anybody who's disappointed by that. I'm not gonna be here for too much longer anyway. Oh god, that music's loud. Whoops. Just gonna... Might as well do something a little extra before we go. That's democracy for you. That's democracy for you. I saw that Fortnite won. If I had Fortnite downloaded right now, I feel like this would be the perfect opportunity for some Fortnite. And I gotta take this jacket off. It's heating up in here, dude. Alright, I'll tell you what. If we're playing multiverses for even a couple of matches, I'm gonna have to get another drink of Coke Zero. I'll be right back. Guys, this Coke Zero is so good for me. Would you please reinforce my decisions, my health decisions, please? This Coke Zero is really good for me, and it's not rotting my insides, okay? I think it's actually Pepsi, hold on. Yeah, it is. I didn't check the label. That's bad. It could have been motor oil for all I know. Alright. Hey, do you do multiverses with the people in chat? Yeah, they join in, Bat. They get beaten to a bloody pulp. Shout out Mark Grayson. God, how do I boot up a game again? It's been a while. It's been like, how many minutes? We've been going. We did some stuff here. Alright. Let's, You do have a good record versus chat. It's actually not too bad, dude. It's actually not too bad. Old man Zaya? No. No. Dude, I'm young as they come. I am spry. I am ready to go. Is Multiverses just Smash Bros? As far as I know, pretty much. As far as I know, that's about the size of it. What was that Nickelodeon one? There was a Nickelodeon one. I think it was Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl or something. I forgot that I played that. A very, very small amount, but I did play it. All-Star Brawl is so ass. Why is that? What makes this good versus that? Like, what were the pitfalls that they fell into? Because I remember there was a bunch of hype for that game. Then it came out, and then it shat itself, and it was gone. Absolutely never to be seen again. And it got a sequel too. It just goes to show anything's possible. It didn't have 4 currencies. That's where it went wrong. I'm not buying a game if it's got less than 4 currencies. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Black Ops 6 better have 6 currencies or I'm not touching it. I want COD points. I want the bullet bonus. I want the XP enhancer. I want my supply drop tokens, and I also want my zombie tokens, and I want my fucking gobblegums. And if you're not going to give them to me, then I'm not going to play the game. How about that? Black Ops 6 does actually look... Have I fallen for the marketing of a Call of Duty game again? I need my battle stars? God forbid you forsake me that way and just do away with those. I need my prestige currency. I need my gleamium. I need my fighter points. Come on. Jesus. I know I fell for... Yeah, I fell for the marketing. Oh, what? Oh, you can click on your character and speak? Open. Open. They should have added an open to reference me. Is that selfish? Who could really say for sure? I'm angry I haven't been sent into the void yet. Oh, you guys can't even see the game. Oh my god, that's somewhat embarrassing. But it happens, you know? You can't even see what I'm talking about. There you go. Sounds like something I would do. Alright, you should be able to see the game in a moment. There you go. Where are we here? Multiverses, alright. Hopefully you can hear it now. We're in, dude. Is there game audio? There's game audio. I'm getting invites as we speak. Alright, we're in. Let's get this chat on screen. Okay, we're good. Sick. We have the whole system down pat. Alright. So, gonna do some 1v1s here. I reckon we get Lockie in immediately. It's been a while. I haven't versed Lockie since I started playing Bruce, I don't think. So if he's here, get in here, fella. Gambling on every fight? That's nepotism. That's what I'm saying. Have you gotten good at Bruce yet? Nah, I don't think I'm ever getting there, dude, to be honest with you. You versus Lockie is some esports shit. It's certainly an interesting experience, I'll say that. I think Lockie's probably in a match if he's online, so... Who wants to jump in? First person to say... Schmungle is in, but you have to spell it correctly. That's Rogan. God, he's quick on it. Man, I've never... Schmungle, immediately, perfect spelling. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. The chosen one, potentially. He was quick. Alright, get in here. Let's do it. Check out the leaderboards. There's a pretty craggle username on the number 6 slot. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. Alright, we'll do some gambling every couple of fights, I guess. I'm just gonna make a default one so I don't have to put the name in every time. I'm just gonna make it Believers versus Doubters. Believers is voting for me. Doubters... Jesus, excuse me. Believers is me. Doubters is voting for the other person. Alright? You got that locked in? You got 30 seconds. Go for it. I probably should have just said Zay or chat. That is a much better idea. Believers versus Doubters is way more dramatic, though. Way more my style. Doubters are getting banned. Didn't I just say we're tightening the grip? You're out of here. Alright, we've got a Bruce versus Jobler situation. Man, I feel rusty on this game. I haven't even started yet. I feel rusty. I'm feeling Tomato in the building. Alright, so do we have our predictions? I think we do. Let's look at them real quick. Okay, 53% on Doubters, so we're losing half the audience today. That's interesting. Alright. Well, I guess we'll see how this goes. So can I click my man? Nah, I thought you could click your guy and then say something in the lobby, but I guess no. Alright. Let's go. I like this map as well, the Haunted Mansion. Open. Okay. Let's do it. It's only on the lobby. They should have made... I still can't believe that you're not able to emote before game. That's crazy. Alright.
Once again, it looks like you and
let's lock in here, okay? Alright. He's gonna try and exploit my overuse of the grapple. I know it. I have to really make sure that I'm being careful there. God, I feel so out of my element. It's dangerous. I think I literally played this yesterday, but I only had like a game or something. Oh no, I didn't play yesterday. I played 2 days ago. That's the problem. Alright, that's my excuse. That's what we're running with. Get ready for it. Oh god. Oh, that was pathetic. That's it. No, I hate that. I hate that. How did I only get him to 65?
That move was old the last time you tried it.
What is he? That was so confusing to my brain. I was thinking, what is Rogan's game here? Why is he crouched down in front of me? And then here's the crazy part. I missed him while he was standing still. Has this gotten worse for this game? Because we're going to have to go again there. We'll keep the bets in place. Has this gotten worse? Because when I first started playing this game, this didn't happen. Like, at all to me, basically. Very, very rarely. It happens almost every time I play now. Full release, by the way. The microtransactions won. Too much gleamium being spent. Not this fuck ass. I was about to say fuck ass. You can't... That is fuck ass, right? Even if I'm from Australia, you can't really change the fundamentals there.
Let's finish this.
You can't really shift the power balance of the universe like that. Alright, Rogan has been practicing. I'm in trouble. Rogan has a serious thing going on here. Oh, man. He's calculating me. That move is crazy. Alright, that's sick. That's crazy. I would venture to say that's Krongle, but that might just be me. That handshake is so lethal. Whatever you do, don't take his hand. It's dangerous. At least it can be exploited. Because I know that he knows I'm going to grapple. I need to stop talking. I was going to say, he knows I'm going to grapple, but I know he's going to do that. So if logic is correct, then I should be able to predict every single time that he's going to do it. Turns out I'm not at that point yet. Like, at all. I'm very far away from that level. Okay, that's alright. That's okay. He's predicting my uppercut, which actually should be a bannable offense. I'm not gonna lie to you. That uppercut has to hit every time, or you're out of here. What do you mean mix things up? What do you mean use literally any other mechanic? What are you, stupid? Did that just render my Batarang null and void as well? Oh wow, I'm having a tough time here. There was once a time before people discovered my weak points. It's gonna desync again, I can feel it. Maybe that'd be good. That might serve my ego a little bit better.
You get some new tricks, Joker.
See, even Bruce just told you what for. Please desync. Please desync. Please desync. Please desync.
How many times have we done the stats, Patsy?
He's doing it. He's doing it. I can see it.
Always working on new material.
Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing here? All right. So I'm gonna have to start doing matches with no grapple. I think that's what's gonna have to happen here. Also, no uppercut. Oh man, that's brutal, dude. He's the perfect rival. It makes so... All right, that was lag. That was lag. You're getting banned. You're getting banned. All right, I was gonna let myself die, but I was caught by the platform. That signals to me this is technically possible for a comeback. All right, so this is why I'm not a particularly religious person.
I'm taking you down.
I'm not a particularly religious guy, okay? And I think I've just proved my reasoning there. The universe giveth and the universe taketh away, okay? So that's all I'm saying. You know what I need? You know what I need? I need to see... Give me 1 sec. I need to see if I've got any claimable stuff. Why is this not claimable? This should be claimable in, like... Hang on a second. Maybe I've got some, I've got no claimable shit. Come on. Give me something. I got nothing. Nothing to claim. Maybe I have something as banana. No, I've got perk currency. Or some. No, that's perk currency. I don't fucking know. Something. What do you use to level up the battle pass? What is that? Is this game free? Yeah, this game's free besides, you know, it's filled with microtransactions. Have I got it? No, I got nothing there. Mission XP? Man. What do we got here? What challenges could I possibly have for some money? Or I guess I could do this. Oh, I can claim this. Yes. Yes. We had to scrounge. We had to grind for this life, okay? My hands look like this so that they can now look like this. I'm telling you. Oh my god, it is a good day to be alive right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good day to be breathing. It's a good day to be breathing. Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna go default for a bit. Oh, we're back. I'm gonna have to remember how to play, but we are back. Finnegan returns, dude. Get my revenge? Alright, I'm rematching Rogan. It's the prophecy, it speaks to me. If I lose, though, well, then it was the connectivity's problem, not mine. Alright, okay. Oh, wait, I forgot to give money. This very meaningful currency that we have in this chat. Okay, doubters. I'm gonna make this a little different this time. I'm gonna go chat verse I. Okay. That's a little bit easier. All right, you got 30 seconds. How much bread to become a mod? That would be the worst decision of all time. Oh yeah, 100k bread, and you can you can have a element of authority in this chat. Okay, let's go. I cannot really remember how to play Finn, but I know one thing. The sword, the length of the attack, the range at which I can do damage. It is girthy, dude. It is big. Compared to Bruce's main thing that I didn't like with Bruce and never really got used to was not being able to reach anybody. It's on this fucking map though, which kind of sucks, but anyway. Like, oh man, hang on, I feel more comfortable here already, to be honest. Let me just get my swag back and we'll see what we can do. I don't have much swag, but I'm gonna get it back, don't worry. I gotta hit the stanky leg on him. Okay. Okay, not going super well, but I feel a little better. Okay. What's his thing again? That's just that, okay. God, I feel... How long has it been since I played Finn? He's playing hard to get. That's okay. He's scared. I don't blame him. He should be. Probably a week? No, it's been longer than that, right? Okay, so Rogan's strategy is to always have me approaching, which I don't like, because that's usually my strategy against others. It can be exploited, but it's tough to go against. It's hard to beat. I also think Rogan's a little bit laggy, but I'm not even going to comment on that because then people are going to bully me. So don't even worry about that. Who's got the shit stick now? Who's in possession of the shit stick now? I believe it's you, my good sir. Yeah, the range, they never guess the range. It's too big. It's too hard to deal with. I've got too much of the verticality mindset as Finn now. I need to go back to my roots. It's all that Bruceism, it ruined me. It's alright, we'll get back. We'll get back. Don't you worry. I just remembered my secret weapon as well. Hold on. Didn't work. Didn't work. Abort mission. It still hit me. I can't believe it. Oh God almighty. This is not good. He's still trying to hit me with the electric shock. It's not a comfortable experience. Okay, he got me. And it does serious damage too. It's nothing to scoff at. Alright. Gonna have to focus in here. I'm dead. Wait, what? Was that 2? Was that 2?
Anyone wants my autograph? I'll be in my dressing room.
I didn't change it? Oh, I was operating on the idea that I could come back there, and I couldn't because there was 2. Anybody who's voting for me, please don't gamble in real life. I don't think your judgment is... I don't think you can trust your judgment here. That is a terrible idea. Holy hell. Get out of here, Rogan. You're killing me. Jesus Christ. Who else wants in here? I really need to get my my Finn swag back. I was playing him like Bruce, but he doesn't have the upward thrust that Bruce has, you know? So it's kind of... Can't really do that. Can't play like that. Yeah, the lag's probably me, to be fair. I think we can safely assume the lag is always me, given my history. Even if I get plugged into like NASA internet, if there's connectivity issues, we'll put it down to me. All right, you know, the past can speak for us on that front, I think. Belief isn't always about winning. Let me waste my bread. That's true. It's about principle at the end of the day. Somebody's got some morals here. Are we getting Lockie in here? God, all right. You're not catching me at my best moment, but I suppose if you want to get slapped, I suppose we can arrange it. It's definitely... I don't mind putting it together. All right. You're the constant internet outage. That's it. Why? What? Another Jobler? I thought I was versing an Aria. Very interesting. Okay. Joker's becoming my Joker right now. I can't believe it. Is Joker the new meta or something? What happened? He is kind of hard to touch with that, electricity hand business. Nah, we'll go. I don't mind versing a Jobler every now and again. Alright, here we go. Finn, how did I play you, Finn? How did it happen? I think it had something to do with swag, but I can't remember. At least we're on a good map now, on the home turf, which instantly yields me an advantage. That's the swag I remember. Alright. How about dodge the rocket next time? That's the swag I remember. Finn is so swaggy. Oh, did I... Oh, I can charge through rockets? Alright, this is big news. What the fuck was that? Alright, relax. Going for the kill. That's it. That's the kill shot right there. That's it. Oh, I remember this strategy that I had now. Hold on a second. I need to stop saying that, because it never really goes very well. There we go. Oh, come on. Time to leave Earth, all right? Time to go on a little expedition, I think. There we go. All right. Everybody relax. Oh my god, I was literally like 1 frame away from hitting that dash, I think. Okay, okay, relax. Oh, I really wanted to get a few more hits in there on that round, but he got me. He got me. Dangerous business we're playing with here. Okay. Oh, not Joker's 1, 2, 3 feels real bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't feel good. You do not want to be on the receiving end of that. It's demoralizing. Finn's 1, 2, 3 is like a sweet kiss, almost, you know? Look, it's so perfect. It flows nicely. I wouldn't mind being on the receiving end of that. Except when I am, in which case, I don't like it very much. God, you really put me to work here, dude. Please hop off my platform. This is my home, by the way. Joker has actually launched a fucking home invasion. If you couldn't half tell. Okay. That doesn't feel very nice. Not gonna lie to you. Not a great experience I'm having here.
See that one coming, did you?
Please don't kill me. Oh man, this is rough. This is rough. It's alright, it's alright, don't panic. It's all up from here. I'm telling you. Gotta stop running into that fucking rocket launcher for a start. He dodged me. He dodged me. This is the worst day of my life. Please leave my home. Please, please leave my platform.
That was impressive.
This is literally my house, by the way.
How'd that feel?
That's it. That's it. That's the spice I'm looking for.
Special delivery.
That's it. Come on now. There's a certain level of swag you have to learn to achieve on a consistent basis with this game. Consistency really is everything. Because you can lose it all in a second. It can all just... It can turn around very quick. Especially when you're not dodging RPG attacks and crowbars. Not good. You really want to make sure you're avoiding that. And a dash seems like a pretty good way to do that because it actually destroys the rocket and hits the other person. All right, Finn is really good, dude. He has a lot of swag points at his disposal. I mean, you can literally spend them. He has an item shop on his person. It's crazy. That's it. That's it. Finn, I'm telling you, he's the truth. He's the future. Don't sleep on him. And don't home invade him either. How many, what were the points there? The believers, they come in. They've done it. Do we give Lachlan a rematch? Do we give Sir Lachlan of the Dagger a rematch? Do we do it? What do we do? What do we do? Rematch? How about a best of 3? Should we save the points for a best of 3?
Lock in your choice.
I reckon we do it. I reckon we do it. I reckon we do it. You only won because you didn't use the buzzer? There was a distinct lack of buzzer, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty happy to see that. Also, underrated banner that Lockie has here with the floating, running in the air bread. I can appreciate that. Haven't figured the buzzer out yet? Alright, well look. Look. How about we never figure it out? I feel like that's a good option for us. He's worked it out. We're in fucking trouble, man. I guess it's all downhill from here. Oh god. Oh fuck, please. What, since when did he's on the esports circuit all of a fucking sudden? What happened? What was that? Just all of a sudden? Give me my speed, please. I can't afford it? God damn, it's getting expensive. This economy, man. Okay, alright. This is quite possibly the worst first round I've ever had. It's not a good look. Wow. Wow. And I got hit by the bomb. Yeah, that's embarrassing. To say the least. They never expect it. They never expect it. The RPG. I've got the perfect counter for you. Dude, Lockie is fighting like his fucking life is on the line here. And it just might be. Oh my god. How many times am I getting hit by a fucking bomb this match? Oh, I just dodge into it. Just dodge into it. Just do it. I'm not getting 3-0'd. I'm not getting 3-0'd. It's not happening, I'm afraid. It's just not happening. I refuse to let that happen. You know, I got a little bit of self-respect left.
This accursed clown!
Violence is never the answer.
That's it. That's it. All right. It's not happening, I told you.
Prepare to get fluffy.
Oh man, I really need to stop using that bag as a follow-up attack. That is not what it's for. I still use it as a follow-up attack and I got positive reinforcement from it. This is not good. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. It's gonna bite me in the ass, I'm telling you. Oh my god.
After all the IP negotiations,
Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. It might be over. It might be over. It's over. Alright, alright. I'm gonna have to speak some non-verbalese here, I think. That's 1-1.
You didn't bet against me.
Oh, wait. So wait, what are we doing? First to 3 or best of 3? Is there a difference? I guess there is a difference. What are we actually... So whoever wins next is the winner, right? So this is the decider. Alright, okay, I get you. Alright, sweet. Hey, thanks, Balls. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for the oil up there. Alright, alright. So this is the decider. This is it. Alright.
Okay, I am a little scared, but it's
Cool.
not gonna affect my performance in this fight.
So this is very serious.
Already, Joker?
Here's Joker, baby.
Oh, nah, he brought my friend into this. It's personal now. I'm gonna drop my own Meet the Grahams. It's over. This was meant to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you mentioned my dog's name. Done, dude. Done deal. Can't let that slide. You don't bring Jacob the dog into this. It's bad stuff. He's a good boy. I have never seen him ride the balloon like that before. That was disorientating. Okay, alright. Relax, relax. It's all good. It's all good. Lock in. It's lock-in season. I'm telling you. Oh god. That could have been bad. No! Oh my god, get out of there. Oh, no way I missed that. Oh my god, why was the wall there? No fucking way, dude.
Good one, Joker. Now here comes the punchline.
I gotta stop just doing that. It's so obvious. I did it again and I missed. No, he's bringing up my boy. He's trying to make me mad, dude. He's trying to make me emotional. He really is, and he's trying to get to me. All right, he's trying to get to me. He's an op. Get out of my fucking building.
Like you bozos could get rid of me that easily.
Smell chow! Ain't nothing funny about this.
All right, all right. Really gonna have to do something here. No, the fucking RPG. It's my worst enemy. Gonna have to hit the swaggle on him, I think. I only use it for special occasions, but it's gonna have to happen, I'm afraid. Alright, you can't beat that up crowbar with the down sword. It's just not gonna happen. Oh god. Nice. How did that not hit? You know, I should never get hit. Hang on. I gotta put in some work here. We're pretty much equal on this damage. No fucking way I dodged into that. No! Stop bringing my brother into this. You're making it personal. You're making it dangerous.
I'm sick of your laughing, you freaky clown.
All right, get the fuck off my building. We're tied up. A 0-0 on round 3 is crazy stakes.
Bozos could get rid of me that easily.
Man, when the music hits, it hits, I'm telling you.
It's not just, man.
Oh man, what the fuck? All right, he's made a major comeback here. How have I got no coins? What the fuck is that about? Oh god. Oh, that literally couldn't have gone worse.
I'm sick of your laughing, you freaky clown.
Oh my god. Oh, he always hits me with that. I need to get better at countering that exact move. No, no, not the uppercut with the crowbar, dude. Oh.
If anyone wants my autograph,
Homie got dissed in the beginning, and I couldn't even fucking avenge him. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring home the win. I'm a disgrace to my camp, dude. Well, what can you do? That was 71% on Lockie, I'm pretty sure. That's big, dude. I have failed Jacob the domesticated dog. Why do you even have that emote in your wheel, dude? What the fuck is that about? How personal was this? How long have you been plotting for? There will be ballads about that series? I need somebody to beat up to salvage my ego. Who's never played this game before? Get in here real quick. I need a punching bag. I need to salvage something. Can I get in? What's your name there, replacement soap? Oh, man. That's wild. That's wild. That's fucking painful. I thought I had something there. Maybe Prime Fin. I would have been able to maybe salvage something there, but nah, I lost my swag. That's the problem. The swag left me. Will you change the tag off just chatting? No. No, I think I'll subvert expectations. I think I'm gonna push some boundaries here, you know? See, if I wanted to really damage my mental health, I'd get Ludicrous in here. And, you know what? I'm willing to play a dangerous game today. I'm gonna get Ludicrous in here, and then I'll get Replacement Soap in here. And then I gotta call it. But that's what we're gonna do. Alright? Because I'm gonna need Replacement Soap on the rebound just in case I get washed here. As a little, like, confidence booster, right? Unless Replacement Soap is also otherworldly. So, I guess we'll see. Alright. Here we go. Come on. I used to be Finn the Human, dude. I was Finn the Human. As sure as my socks were rolled down, I was Finn the Human, and it just... Too much Bruce exposure left me scarred. No gambling? Oh, shit. Oh, well, there you go. You've got a perfect opportunity right there. And they say that this game doesn't care about the community. Well, I beg to differ. We have evidence right there that the contrary is true. All right. Hey, see you later, Sonic. Appreciate it, dude. Have a good one, man. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. All right. Me and Ludacris aren't usually a great pair because I think particularly us connecting to each other is a bit of a disaster, but we'll see what happens here. You bet a grand on me? All right. It's a risky path to take. That's the death path on the Telltale playthrough. I'm not going to lie to you, but we'll see.
Prepare yourselves.
All right. Let's see. I appreciate it, Desi.
This is gonna be spicy baby fun.
Spicy baby fun. You heard what he said. All right, we're gonna go back to playing mind games as Finn. That's what he's really good at because he's got some good switch ups. And the range just makes it really easy to pull him off. We just have to get a little bit more methodical again, you know, with our approach. All right, I've now dodged into projectiles more in this stream than I ever have in this game. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I did it again. That's not the methodical nature I was looking for. All right, there we go. I just did it again. This is a new problem that I didn't have before. Oh man. I have gotten significantly worse at this character. It's such a shame. He's such a beast too, but I just can't do him justice right now. I'm gonna have to lock myself in a hyperbolic time chamber to get back to my former glory. Oh, I'm dead. It's over. I'm dead. I have an explosive on me. It's over. They've strapped C4 to me. Oh, man. Oh, is there a comeback on the cards here? I think it could happen.
You'll feel this one in the morning. These clowns are getting hit.
That was very lucky. All right. Oh my god, there is no way. There is no way that projectile didn't hit me. I just went through it. I got a guardian angel out here. It's called Shit Stick.
Who ordered the beatdown?
Got this for ya.
I should have been hit by that as well. Can we be completely honest with each other here? Okay, there we go. Oh, hell, I'll take it, dude. 180 a spin. We're charting uncharted territory here. Okay, I deserve that. Wow. So, I'm not sure which one of us should be more embarrassed in that situation, to be honest. I can't put my finger on it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Alright. I need my fin swag back, man. Where did it go? I must have dropped it somewhere. Where was the last place that I saw it? Oh, there's no way I got hit by that. Alright. Not a bad intro to the round here. Not bad at all. Ah, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Oh my god, what was that? Okay. There we go. Something, please. That's good. That's good. I can't believe none of that hit. That's insane. I'm dealing with insanity. Of the highest degree. Surely, man. Come on. Wow. Wow. Why does... Oh, okay, that actually worked in my favor. That's not even the attack I meant to do, but anyway. I'll take it. Oh, man. That is some premium uselessness I've put on display there. No! Bad position to be in. I've got the luck of a fucking god at the moment, though, apparently. Oh my god. I almost fell into the exact same trap I did last round. I can't believe I'm alive. This shouldn't be allowed. I should be banned for this. Okay, alright. I can accept that.
Red team.
I guess it's time to increase my power level.
Okay. Not really a great trade-off there, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, we're pretty tied up here.
Acting better than ever.
1 minute remaining.
Alright, not bad.
Somebody go.
I seem to have a good start to the round, and then it all just falls off. Alright, good job not pressing the circle button, buddy. That's sick. It's probably also down to me having literally the most predictable setup of all time. I've even forgotten my mix-ups as Finn. I'm just kind of going for the same thing. This is a real letdown here. I'm not representing the Finnegans of the world very well. I guess it happens, you know, you get old. Your career as an athlete is short, you know? I thought I could hit it. I thought I could hit it. No, there's no way! There's no way! Yes! I never thought I would win in that way. I never thought...
Wham, bam, slam-a-bam. I just got the win-win.
Continue.
So they call me a gamer for a reason. Like, when I go out in public, they say, that's that gamer guy? And I'm starting... I didn't really get it at first, but then it started making a whole lot of sense. All right, I have to give him a rematch. I'm sorry, I have to. That's just crazy. That's sadistic. Like, that's enough to stop somebody from sleeping at night if I don't rematch at that point. Payout first. We'll do best of 3. We'll do best of 3. We'll do best of 3. All right. I'm sorry. I know I'm switching where the goalposts are. It's good for the tension, you know? You've been scammed twice? It's a really, like, it's a really solid financial system we have going on here. No corruption or rule switching at all. It's all just above board here. Ludacris is going to pull all the stops now, so I'm just going to... I don't think I stand a chance, to be honest with you. I've never been fucked over like that before in my life, to tell you the truth. Oh, please disconnect. It's on the verge of disconnecting. How about we just take it all the way? I have a 27-second input delay. This is crazy. And I mean, that's the best way to play multiverses as far as I'm concerned. Oh my god. Oh my... What are we doing? He's a highly motivated individual. Please leave the arena! What are we doing here? So this is what it feels like? Oh my, what a... My Valentino white bag? What is this? Oh, I would have lost my mind. Okay. That was pretty filthy. As far as my filth goes, that was pretty good. My filth capabilities. No, you can't get hit by stuff like that, man. You have to play it a little bit smarter than that. That was on track to be a real good comeback. We could have ended up pretty even at 3, but it's not going to happen now because you did a silly. Oh, you did a silly. You're a silly man. The silliness has been redeemed. We've actually got an equal round 3. This is crazy. I can't believe this.
Baby, you can hit like a girl.
Okay, relax. Let's all just take a step back here. Whoa, what the hell was that? He's got some phantom moves, I'm telling you. Alright, that's it. That's it. That's the kind of swag I'm looking for. Oh, come... I dodged that. What, like, are we looking at the same screen right now? What is this? I think Ludacris is screen cheating. I think that's what's happening here. Oh, that could have been real sad if that went wrong. Oh, you're joking, man. You're joking. It was right there. That's exactly what almost happened, and then it happened literally one input later. He's screen cheating. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, he loves this map. This is actually Ludacris's favorite map. It's actually on record that he said he loves this map. It's really good and fun to play on. This is not good. I'm actually really skog. Because the only reason that I really had a leg up when we last did this map was I had Bruce. He can glide all over the place, right? This is gonna be interesting. I have no more Coke Zero left, so that's a bad omen. To be honest, there is no way to screen cheat due to the delay. Yeah, I'm only joking. Or am I? I think he's a fucking cheater, to be honest. Oh my god, I was expecting the screen to zoom in for some reason. This is so bad. This is actually the worst part of this map, is the distance of the camera. How are you meant to work with that? Oh, I guess he's doing it just fine. I dodged. I pressed circle there. I think I'll be on record to say I pressed circle there. Okay. He's floating. He's floating. Are my attacks doing nothing? Thank you. Jesus. What was that? Get off my platform. Get off my platform. Get off my platform. What? What is happening? Platform secured, man. I don't know. I pay rent here, I guess. I had a key to get out. I had a key to get out. I don't know about you. I pay to live here. This is my platform, dude. So I have been provided with quite a golden opportunity here. And I'm probably going to squander it. But now I actually have a chance to bring this back somewhat. Fuck was that? It'd be funny if the same thing happened again. I think if we lived in a just society, that would be the case. Oh my god, that was really close. This is so awkward. I think Ludacris is a bit spooked it's gonna happen again. It nearly happened again. Oh my god. I might be the greatest player of all time. I just didn't realize it yet. I just didn't... No, come on, man. No, that was my chance. That was my chance, dude. It might be over now. That was a good opportunity. I think they're still gonna write stories about that one. It's certainly possible. I can see a few tales being told there. Oh my god, oh my god. I tuned into Goat Ham Radio and they played my favorite song. They played my favorite song. They played my favorite tune. It happened. I'm telling you, I was driving down the road and I heard it come on and I was singing. I think what has to happen here, and I'm gonna pay up now. I think what has to happen is I have to give Ludacris at least no points, no betting, just a redemption match. I think, because there was literally 9% on me for that. And I think if we hadn't have been on that map, there could have been trouble. There could have been riots in the street. If Ludacris is down for just, you know, this is purely for the honor of it all, I think I give him one more. I think that was diabolical. I think that was diabolical in nature. I wouldn't be comfortable not giving some sort of honorable rematch there. Please remove the bad maps. Oh, but then how would I win? This is what I'm talking about, dude. You have to become a master of your environment. That was not luck. What? Luck? I've never heard of it. This is rigged? Ready up. Ready up. Let's go. Let's go. All right, you know what? For this match only, I will remove these. I will remove yep. All right. For this only. Did that work? That did work. All right. Let's go. This is purely for the honor of it all. No betting on this one. This is literally just because I feel bad that we got that map at the end. And it seems that I have some sort of godly luck on that map.
Prepare yourself.
9% on me. That's how dire of a situation it was. You're gonna make your own luck in this world. That's what I'm saying, dude. Alright. Now it's time to show that that was actually all skill, because you clearly don't get it. And I've tried to reaffirm it, and you still don't understand it, so if I've got to teach it to you firsthand, then I'm happy to do that. Okay? Because I don't believe in luck, alright? That was pure skill, down to the fucking last input, dude. From the first to the last input, that was a display of skill. And, I don't know, divine inputs, I think. It was, my controller was blessed. No, don't lose the plot now. I was just hit by the same projectile 3 times in a row, taking myself from a pretty comfortable first round lead to a tie-up again. That was really cool. But as you are about to see, it was all part of my master plan. I'm nothing if not methodical. And getting hit by it a 4th time was really just an added wild card that I think was needed, given the situation. That was fucking close, Jesus. I had no inputs left there. Alright, I'm telling you. Hey, see you later, Wesman. Thanks, man. Have a good one, dude. Alright. Oh, God, how did I dodged it? I don't know how. Oh, I'm on 103. I might want to be a little more careful here. Okay, you know, I could have survived there and secured a bit more of a comfortable situation for myself. I didn't do that, because I'm somewhat of a fool. Not sure if you noticed or not. Nope, that's not happening. Wow, wow, wow. I actually can't believe that. I really actually can't even fathom how that happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what that was. I guess we just stand here for a little bit and just sort of have a think about how that went. I don't have any projectiles, by the way, which is a little bit of a downside. I never used that either. I can't afford anything either. That's a shame. I can afford it now. No, no longer. All right, time to get serious. Oh, that's painful. All right, so we're just gonna stand here for a little bit. I'm gonna stretch because really this comes down to this is a pretty tight game here. I really don't want to end up in that corner again. That's dangerous. And I don't want to end up there either if I can avoid it, preferably. No! My spike's been dodged. Everybody panic. No. Anything but that. I'm gonna have nightmares about that. You're joking, man. That was my Hail Mary. There's no comeback here for me. If I hadn't have fallen off the edge, maybe. Okay, all right. Maybe, dude. Maybe. I highly doubt it, but possibly. I guess there's some reality where this could happen. It's almost certainly not this one, but... No. No, man, no! It was right there! It was right there. It was right there.
Huh? What was that?
What can you do, man? What can you do?
I agree.
Alright, I'm gonna jump in for one more match. I'm gonna grab a drink, though. It's like my power-up juice. So, in 10 words or less... Tell me, no, 10's too much. In 25 words or less, tell me why you should be up next. No, I think I promised somebody, actually. I'll just be right back. Hold on. My throat's getting dry, okay? You gotta protect the pipes, you know? You gotta, as an elite vocalist, you really have to make sure you're protecting your best asset at all times, essentially. Alright, we're gonna do one more. Thanks for the match there, Ludacris. Thanks for crushing my spirit. That's what he's here to do. Ludacris is basically here to humble me. So whenever my head gets a little too big, we get humbled, rightfully, right? Okay, I said Soap, whose name isn't Soap in here. I think it was Superior Bat, if I remember correctly. And then I gotta call it. Holy hell. Oh my god. Banana Guard? Miss Banana Guard? What are we doing here? You're a lead vocalist? Oh, dude, we have ourselves a band by the sound of it there, Dom. Hell yeah. Apparently drums aren't an instrument, though, so we don't need one of those guys. Who said that? Who was that? Show yourself. You don't need a fuck. That's not even an instrument, dude. What the fuck? Drummer? I never heard of him. Alright. Jump in. Jump in. Let me know who's winning. Superior Bat. Have I versed Superior Bat before? Do I know what their general swag meter is up to? I don't think I do. Oh god, alright. One of the top 3 Banana Guard players in the world, by the way. That could actually be true. That could actually be true. Somebody was telling me to check the leaderboards before. Maybe Superior Bat was on there. I bet it all on you. Alright. I'm gonna do you proud here, okay? One of the 3... No, listen. Banana Guard is so prevalent because he's actually really good. I think they nerfed him from what people were saying, but he's dangerous. He's got some really... You know, Bruce actually might be better at combating Banana Guard than Finn is. Possibly, we'll see. Actually, maybe not. Pros and cons, but there's only really one strategy I can think of that works against Banana Guy, you know? And it's not that, I'll tell you that much. Oh my god, I'm versing an elite player here. Get off my platform. Literally leave. You know if a Banana Guard starts doing that, you're in for a really, really bad time. Like, you're actually in for the worst time of your life. How about leave the platform? You really gotta bait them. That's the only thing that works. You cannot approach them head on. It does not work. You gotta bait them into doing a real, like, dangerous move, which they don't really have, honestly. All of their moves are pretty risk-free. It's just the charge that you can really punish, I think. Oh, man. You're joking. Oh my god, wow. Interesting. Very interesting.
That was pretty good.
Oh, I ran straight into that. Oh, it's over. Oh my god. Leave. The thing with Banana Guard is you get so pissed off playing against them that they make you betray the main strategy, which is not to run at them, right? They make you... I think that's the character's main trait. They have a way of getting under your skin to the point where you just have to run at them in a fiery rage. You can't avoid doing it. You gotta play methodical. You gotta wait them out, you know? You gotta make them overcommit. That's it. That's the strategy. Nice. Leave the premises. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. It's been a while. I forgot that did damage. Okay. I broke my cardinal rule there, but it worked out okay. All right, okay, all right. This is not a bad position to be in.
Sure, I am still the same banana guard.
Oh man, that's not good. Oh no. Oh please. Oh, I don't know how I'm alive. I don't really quite understand it. Oh, that was so dangerous, man. That was dangerous stuff. Don't know how I'm alive. That's cool. All right. See how I ran at him? You don't want to do that. It's a bad idea.
Got me good that time.
He died. That lasted just a frame too long. Just a frame too long for my comfort. All right. Wow, he's strong. They catch up in damage quick too. I forget that Banana Guard really has a way of catching up because once they buff themselves, you kind of underestimate how much damage they do in the later rounds. You got to be careful on that. Wow. Wow. See what I mean? Wow. I won't be able to sleep tonight if we don't rematch. I'm sorry. I really need to get on to other things today, but I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I should not be losing to Banana Guard, okay? Like, it's justifiable to lose to Banana Guard, but I really shouldn't be, okay? I really shouldn't be. I really fucking shouldn't be. This goddamn character. Payout? I will pay out on that. I will pay out on that.
Do these momos really think they
Just
can
for the
do that?
sake of, oh my god. Okay. That was not a good start. I'm not losing to Banana Guard again. It's not happening. I don't care. It's against my beliefs.
Boost of speed.
It's literally not cosmically allowed to happen. Did I even do that? I'm not even sure if I was responsible for that.
Dark again. I wish it
I'll
didn't
take
have
it,
to be
man.
this way.
There's no fucking way that's happening again. Literally no way. I just said there's no way that's happening again. Do you think I'm not a man of my word or something? Like it's not happening? How did I hang on? Sheer will. Alright, well, at least, hey, look, at least it wasn't the other thing.
See those moves?
Oh my god, how did that miss? Wow. Oh. This character, man, it's my worst enemy. He smells big time. I'm gonna have to lock in here. I won't sleep tonight if I lose to this Banana Guard again. It's just not gonna happen. The stakes are too high. This one's dedicated to all the Banana Guard haters. Alright. It's not going real well. I'm not gonna lie to you. it's going not very good. My campaign, it's having a rough patch. All right. I've kind of made this a little more dangerous than it needs to be, but... Okay, all right, okay. That was great. That was really good stuff. Wow. I'd like at least some damage to be done before I lose this round. Like 50 would be nice. Because got to remember, Banana Guard's comeback potential is scary. Oh my god, man. Wow. Fuck, and he got me with a spike. 49? Did I not just say 50? The universe does work against me sometimes. We are aware of this, right? Like, that is too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. Let's not kid ourselves here. This is fucking high stakes, man. I don't know how to put it to you. This is essentially a battle of good versus evil. I hope you realize that. I like to believe that good prevails in most circumstances, but look, this is really going to be the ultimate test of that. Ah, oh, that was quite pathetic. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know what you are. I know what you are. God, his down attack is pathetic. I really need to stop charging in there. That's really bad. He tried to spike me. Ultimate disrespect. He has to go. He has to go. He tried to spike me. Did you see that? You saw that, right? I almost just jumped off the fucking edge. Oh my god. He has to go. He has to go. He had to go. He had to go. I had to put him down. I'm sorry. I had to do it. He had to go. He had to leave. All right. Banana Guard is now removed from the game. Okay. Oh wait, that was meant to be. Hey, we'll go again. That was meant to be a best of 3. Sorry. I got a little heated there. A little too eager. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. All right. All right. Should we do a bet on the decider? I think we should do a bet on the decider, and then I gotta get out of here. All right. We'll do a bet on the decider. All right. Okay. Is Banana Guard hated? I think I just hate him. I'm not sure if he's considered OP or not. I just have a slew of very bad experiences with Banana Guard. Like, when I first started playing, I remember the first day that we played this, I played it at night. Long after the stream, I was just playing some random 1v1s. I had numerous Banana Guards who just shat all over me for hours. Alright, alright. Reel it in. Reel it in. Come on. I fucking hate this character. But I can't let my hatred get in the way of paying attention here, you know? Alright, get off my building. Get off my building. Alright, okay. He almost got me there. That would have been painful. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Alright, okay. Gotta lock in here, fellas, alright? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. He just spiked me. I saw it. I saw it in my mind's eye. I saw it. It was coming. How did he read me like that? There's no fucking way. Get out of my planet, dude. Please remove yourself from my orbit. There's no fucking way I'm getting spiked here. Just leave me alone. Whoa, I tell you what. Here's the problem. I keep rushing him. I need to stop doing that. He needs to come to me for this to be a successful endeavor. I'm just seething, man. The side of him. The side of him. I have to declare war at the side of him. I did it again. Okay, alright. Okay. Wow. I can't believe this. I fucking hate versing this character so much. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go and eat a banana after this just to fucking, you know, get a little one-up on him. A little bit of revenge, you know? That was sad. Oh. When has his dash ever been that short? You're fucking with me. You must be in the code changing it around right now. That's the only explanation. Changing my distances around. That'd explain it. Wow. Come on. What did I say? Oh man, I was feeling that. He has powered himself up so many times now, by the way. It's a scary position to be in. Don't do it, man. Okay. See, if you had done it, I think the streak would have been over. I wouldn't have recovered in time. I can't do it. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good. The character's too good. That's my excuse. I'm out of here. That's So fucking painful, dude. I can't really remember how to play Finn. I feel like my the direction of the damage that I'm trying to achieve has completely switched, because as Bruce you're trying to hit him through the roof so often, and I feel like as Finn he has more horizontal based attacks. But man, that was a schmonkel from beginning to end. Even the round that I won, I think I only won because for some reason Banana Guard put himself through the roof in the beginning. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's it. And to anybody complaining about the votes, every time I vote, it goes the other way. Let me tell you something. It's because of a lack of loyalty, okay? It's because of a lack of loyalty. It's because you're a fair weather voter. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, dude. It's true. All right. Thanks, everybody. That's me. Look at the leaderboards. I don't even know how to look at the leaderboards, honestly. I still don't know. I have no idea. Wow, that is not a great track record. That's too many reds, dude. It's too many reds. Okay, well, in events, I'm not seeing it. This better be worth it. Whereabouts? Oh, here. Oh, here. Oh, number 40, dude. Out of how many? That's crazy. Am I meant to recognize somebody here? Ominous Anonymous is me? I'm not seeing an Anonymous. Ominous Anonymous. Oh, full leaderboards. We have anybody from here? Surely, right? Come on, top. Is anybody above me? Doesn't look like it. Unless that's Al Weston, which I don't think it is. I mean, come on, dude. What else can I tell you? Top 50. You fell off. Oh, man. It is hot in this room. All right. I'm going to call it there. It's a random 50 players selected for a group in the event. Oh, okay. I was going to say, if I'm top 50, who the fuck am I pairing up against? Because I've been getting schminkled on every time I play this game. For good reason, too. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. This was a productive stream, I think. This was a good use of our time. I would say Telltale's tomorrow. I would say that's where we pick it up from here. And again, thanks for the receptiveness on the beginning of the stream. I wasn't really sure how that was going to go, but I think we're pretty much on the same page. And I'd say most of us agree on the general stuff that was said there. So again, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for that. This has been a good time. And what do we got here? I just wanted to say thank you again to everybody who gave bits and subs today. So thanks Deadface for the 100. Thanks Russ for the 100. Thanks James for the 1. Thanks Deadface for the 200. And for the 10 gifted and 22 gifted. Unbelievable. Thank you, man. Thanks for the 100 Deadface. Thanks Nitro for the 27 months. Jesus Christ. Thank you, dude. Always good to see you, man. Thank you. And I think that's it. And James for the 50 bits. Appreciate it, dude. I've moved chat again. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going, dude? Stay put. I put the seats here for a reason. All right? You don't just get to move them around whenever you fucking feel like it. Look. Dude, where do you think you're fucking going? Oh, okay. I guess I wasn't. This is why we need moderation, because you guys just think you can do whatever you like, and that's the problem. That's it. What was I trying to tell you? Hey, Outlaw, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the support, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Most probably Telltale. All right. Cheers, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.